Okay, waiting for the run and friends. This Indian reserve to me look like a mixed blood. Indian and the African American. And lots of African American blood I see at the entrance and the ticket counter and pure blood Indian. Some of them are on the stage. And in the Indian entrance, probably we'll see.
We have some lost items up here, lost some pound. And up here, speaker cell phones. Also, looks like a very expensive set of hearing aids. So we have an expensive set of hearing aids up here. So if you lost your hearing aids, but you can still hear me, they're up here.
Is it yours? Is it yours? Why? Is it yours?
All right, head judge has spoken. He says 2-minute call. 2-minute call for drum roll call. 2-minute call for drum roll call. So get your cell phones out, text your boys and your members of your drum group. If they're not there, tell them they're good to run. 2-minute call before we have our final drum roll call.
Little less people since this is the last day. Monday, tomorrow, the school, public school going to be open. So parents probably can start and mainly I came here to see the final.
Right, right. Go ahead. I'll be right there. He's coming. He's going. Jesus.
For our visiting crowd, we're glad to see each and every person coming through the gates, supporting again the Shinnecock Nation, being guests here upon their tribal lands. I've made these statements each and every morning, each and every day, and each and every time. So important to realize and understand we are guests here upon their, again, territorial lands. And we're hopefully going to keep this area clean as we have done so throughout the past 3 days, and today being our final day, with the trash that may come about, putting it where it belongs in the trash receptacles, keeping our area clean in and around us. We'd also like for you to again look out for each other, meaning that the respect level and the courtesy level kept at its highest the entire time that we're here. Also keep in mind that we do have security, we have law enforcement, we have EMTs. So any situation that it requires their attention, please let them take care of it. Please do not try to take care of that yourselves, but bring it to the attention of those, again, who are the reason why they're here, again, to provide those services. Also, keep in mind that there is to be no drugs and alcohol of any kind here upon the premises, as well as any type of weapons as well. And so they, once again, trying to make sure that we have a great, fantastic, enjoyable day, final day here for our 79th annual Powwow. All right, we are getting ready for this roll call. The Rays look at me saying, let's get it going, let's get it going. When I call your name out, this is how we've been doing it throughout the weekend here. You know the drill, fellas. Call your name. Let me know that you are here and ready to go. Youngblood singers. High rollers. To my right, sacred sons. Red Creek. Old Sound. We've chosen a. Appreciate you, boys. And now, boys, we're going to ask you, the visiting crowd, those of you out there at the sound of my voice, there are two drum groups that will sing their first two, again, warm-up songs. We want you to applaud them because they serve as our host drums for this year. Please put your hands together for Youngblood Singers, if you will. 2 stars, gentlemen, 2 stars. We're calling on our second co-host drum, High Rollers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. Our second co-host drum.
Seems like they are mimicking, emulating, copying coyotes and wolves, the warriors, or maybe it's a mountain lion sound.
Thank you there, boys. We're moving on down the line. Sacred Sons. to Red Creek, gentlemen.
Sounds like fighting coyotes or fighting the wolf.
Old Sound, you guys are up.
Lots of people gathered there in that corner. Which are really coming from here. Let me go and see where the music comes from, the singing.
We've chosen it. You guys would finish it off for us, if you would.
So this will be the grand entrance beginning from here. Got it? Get a good one. Get a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for all of our singing groups, not just our host drums, but of course those who have shown up for competition, but provide all of the songs that are needed for our dancers and all amenities here in this arena. Again, our final day, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say Yahweh, my language, thank you for choosing to be here on this Labor Day, for you being here supporting this community, to come to witness, to not only be entertained by the incredible dancing, but to be educated, not by one individual, but by the many that come and speak on this microphone, by the ones who sit around these drums and sing these incredible songs, by the championship dancing that goes on here, by each and every person that enters this arena, whether it be our little ones like our Tiny Tots, to the golden age individuals who compete in that competition. Again, to be educated, to be, again, provided information that you don't Google, that you don't read in a book, but yet you can get right here from the people themselves. First, by the Shinnecock Nation, when and garnish information from there, or just speaking with the trustees, speaking with those who are the leadership of this community, the representatives, the enrolled members of this federally recognized tribe. Again, the opportunity to be educated, to gather information, and to be able to leave here and share with other individuals if you choose to do so. So many times,
This is the last day,
as we come together as tribal
and
people,
tomorrow is public school opening. That's the main thing.
we learn from each other in this arena. We learn from each other sitting around these drums, and we learn from
But
each
today is
other
the final day anyway.
relaxing and having good conversation.
Today is the Memorial Day, September 1st, 2025, Shinnecock Indian Reserve in Long Island.
You're going to take this type of message, not just the words that I say, but of course by my good friend, my
Waiting for
brother,
the grand entrance.
Mr. Charlie Smith, all these things that we have to do. Again, I hope that you'll take with a good heart, a good mind, an open mind, and be willing again to take it and share it with other people once you leave here in their territory. We're going to be turning the microphone over to Mr. Charlie Smith. This individual, well known, and I say this each and every time because it's so true. Well known not only to the people here amongst the Shinnecock people, but up and down the Powwow Trail. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask if you wouldn't mind, put your hands together with Mr. Charlie Smith at this time.
All right, thank you, Keith. We'd like to welcome you all here to Shinnecock territory. And thank you for being here. But I would like to really recognize these drum groups and thank them for coming, because they carry the heartbeat of all of our nation. They carry that drum, and they sing with that drum. They sing for us. And without that, we don't have this powwow. A lot of times, I think that drum groups are taken for granted that they'll be there. But there's a way to ask drum groups to do things for you in a special way. So when they ask, they always oblige. And I would just like to thank them, acknowledge them, and show our appreciation for them being here for us this weekend. Oh, thank you, all you singers. Thank you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Shinnecock Nation territory. And we've been here for thousands and thousands of years, right here in this spot. We've never been relocated, even though our land was taken from us, and our land has grown smaller. We have managed to defend what we have left. Where we walk, where you walk, our ancestors walked. We're proud of that, because we walk in the footsteps of our ancestors as they walked on this land thousands of years ago. So we welcome you to our Shinnecock territory. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for our grand entry. Young blood singers, we're going to ask all of our audience members to please rise in honor of these flags and these staffs that are being carried in. If everyone would please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps for our grand entry. Young blood singers, grand entry, the final grand entry of the Shinnecock Powwow, 79th year, 2025. Coming into our dance arena at this time, we have our synagogue leader, the Council of Trustees. Following our council, we have our staff carriers and flag bearers. Following our staff carriers, we have our head man and head lady dancer. Following our head dancers, we have our Golden Age men traditional dancers. Golden Age men. Following our Golden Age men dancers, we have our Golden Age women dancers entering the arena inside.
This way.
And then on like that.
Entering the dance arena at this time, we have our Eastern War dancer. Coming into our dance arena, we have our traditional women dance blanket dancer.